whereas these two talented film producers from London, England, have generously shared their work and their insights with the Hamtramck community on this day with the viewing of this film at our library, and whereas the city of Hamtramck takes special pride in acknowledging the artistic achievements of Wagner Wright and Annette Nazinski, which so richly contributes to our understanding of the Polish heritage. Therefore, as mayor of the city of Hamtramck on this 15th day of June, I do hereby welcome and celebrate the arrival of our special guests to the city of Hamtramck and encourage all citizens of the city of Hamtramck to join in wishing them the most pleasant and memorable stay until they return to visit us again. So I'd like to present this to the filmmakers.
And now I'd like to turn the podium to Wagner Wright, one of the film producers who we're so happy to have with us today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Annette and myself, I would like to welcome you all to this important event for us. I would like to welcome also the mayor and thank him very much for, we feel extremely honored by your speech and by your proclamation. And we would like to thank Art Wagner and his wife and Tamara Suchocka and her husband for extraordinary effort that they made into making this event possible. In fact, I might say it now that the fact that we are here today and that we are on tour, we went on tour several weeks to America and Canada, all this is thanks not to the Polish emigre organizations, not to the Polish government. Nobody gives us support. It's all organized through the efforts and very hard work of enthusiasts like the Wagners and the Suchockis, so we really appreciate it. Art Wagner has said a lot of the things that we wanted to say, so I just wanted to add that we made this story in order to save this forgotten Odyssey from turning into an Odyssey that never was. We often are asked whether it's worth stirring up the memories of events of such a distant past. And our answer is that as long as other events of the same very distant past are being remembered daily, there must also be room for this story, because every suffering has the right to be recognized and honored. It's the matter of principle, of historical truth and moral justice. But not only that, it's also important from the practical point of view of the interests of Poland. Because in England 3 years ago, on the day when Poland, Czech Republic and Hungary were joining NATO, British commentators, all of them without exception, were expressing great sympathy for Russia, who from now on would feel insecure, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Of course, from the Polish point of view and Hungarian and Czech, it's putting history upside down. And it seems to us that if the story of the Soviet deportations to Siberia is not brought to the attention of the world once and for all now, then all the future Russian-Polish relations will be analyzed by Western politicians from the false premises. In the same way, if the gap in the accounts of the Second World War is not filled now, when the last survivors can still give their testimony, they will have remained forever, in the words of a Russian journalist, deported from history by Western historians. This, of course, is very wrong, both politically, historically and morally. Their courage in surviving Stalin's hell and then their bravery in fighting the Nazis after they left Russia has earned them the legitimate place to find place in the pages of world history books. One of the survivors of this story in our film says, "It's history, it's important, one mustn't hide the truth." From our point of view, it seems as simple as that. For as we all know, history and the recognition of the past are the key to identity. Thank you.
We will not forget, but we forgive, and let's start a very nice period of history, mutual understanding and cooperation. It's all is connected with the general policy to join Poland to the European Union, while naturally our place is rather with the East, Slavic nations. Who knows the event of their history? But these were my feelings, and I hope to live quite long to be a witness of that general spirit of reconciliation.